Good morning. This is Barry the Maple Guy in Fremont, California. Today we are going to be working on a project that the client of ours is being over inundated by squirrels. So we got to the tree here. This is a giant 20 foot by 20 foot wide blood-good Acer palmatum. And what we're showing you here is damage that the squirrels are doing to the tree. This is, you might as well be in Seattle, Washington, same thing, or in Oregon. These things do a lot of damage. We call them rats with fuzzy tails is the other term. But these guys are really damaging this tree. We've been working on it for about 2 hours now and have taken out approximately 50% of the canopy because of all the damage they've done. You can look over here. They have stripped all the bark off the tree. That's what these things do, strip bark off the trees. It's usually when they're trying to dull their teeth down. It's usually the little guys. Even the big ones can do this kind of damage, but this poor tree is just being run over by them. And here's another photograph right there. As you can see, the tree is healing. But the problem is, as you'll see over here, the piles of wood, those are just some of the branches that are 18, 20 feet long. This is some of the piles that we're taking off the tree from all the squirrels. So they are doing a lot of damage to this poor tree. And we're here to repair it. Typically what we do and how we deal with the squirrels is that we take typical screen from like on your windows, and we'll go here and we'll just kind of wrap it around the branch, and then we'll tie it with some green tape on both ends. And this seems to stop the squirrels. It kind of pushes them off to another branch. Hopefully it just gets them off the tree itself. But as you can see up here, there's some really bad damage in here. I mean, as you can see way in the back branch back there, they have completely decimated it. So, it looks like they were here sometime even last night. So we're going to be taking some screen like you put on a window, and we're going to wrap this tree as much as we can. Here's some more damage over here. Okay, this is pretty bad. Of all the trees that I have dealt with, this is probably the most damage I've seen in a few years. Last one we dealt with was this past year up in Seattle. They were also being over inundated by squirrels. This client, I told him to tie something into the tree, like a little pine cone or something. That didn't seem to stop them. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the screen and just cover and wrap around loosely, not real tight, but just enough that it'll stay on, and they'll pass and go to something else. You can try to put some distracting stuff in here. Unfortunately, the client doesn't have a dog. So without a dog, this is what they're going to do. They work all day. So the squirrels just come in here in the morning hours and chew, chew, chew. So this is the other branch here. This is pretty devastating for the tree. Like I said, we've taken out about 50% of the canopy out of here now. And I have some branches that are about 1.5 inches to 2 inches in diameter that we've had to take out now because of all the chewing on it. And here's some more fresh stuff that happened. Looks like it happened in the last week. And that's some of the old damage. The tree will heal. It's amazing when you look at this branch right here that you notice that the squirrel has stripped all the bark off, but you notice that it healed back. So this is the healing right in here. And eventually this will seal up. But the problem is we're finding out that the squirrels actually go right back to the same spot and chew it again. So they'll continually do damage. As you can see right here, tree is trying to repair itself, and it will. But as you'll notice right there, that's the heartwood. That is dead. So we got to be careful bugs don't get in there. Hopefully this will heal over fast enough, or this will start to roll over and this will roll over here. But the problem is the squirrels will probably come right back to the same spot. So we're going to have to wrap this too. Everywhere they're chewing, we need to wrap with the screen. And you can use like a dark gray color if you want. Sometimes I use a fine wire and spray it to the color of the bark, like a tan color, so you don't really notice it. But we've got to do something to this tree, otherwise they are going to wipe it out. Maybe have another year left on this tree. The poor client is really distressed, so we got the 911 call to come in here and help them. So now we have traps around to try to kill the rats, squirrels, anything that's in this tree, and hopefully we'll be able to be successful at it. So we'll take a broad view of the tree. It's about 20-25 feet tall. It is a beautiful maple. But I've taken out, like I said, about 50% of this tree. So there's a big hole in the center of this tree now because of the squirrels. But we're getting it repaired. Hopefully by next year, things will heal itself back. This is Barry, the Maple Guy, signing off. If you have any questions, we'll do another blog here, show you how to wrap the material around. But like I said, it's really simple. Take some screen, just wrap it around it, tie it on both ends. Don't use anything that's metal. As the tree grows, it chokes out the branch. Just leave it on there tight enough, but yet it can still move. And we'll do a demonstration on that here in the next day. Once again, Barry the Maple Guy. If you have any questions, you can call us at 208-408-0025. We're out of Eagle, Idaho, but we also have a nursery up in Olympia, Washington, and also one down in California. And thank you very much.